Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We are the Friendly Travelers, emphasis on the R and the N. We are nurses, more specifically, we are travel nurses, here to share about our experience on our profession and our lifestyle. My name is Chris.
And I'm Ant.
And if you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button if you find this video to be helpful. So this week's video, we are gonna talk about how to manage stress and anxiety as nurses. So we all know that our job is highly stressful and there's a lot that goes into it in terms of multitasking. It's very physically demanding. And when we go home, we sometimes can carry all that stress and anxiety in our home life. So how can we rejuvenate ourselves, recover, and get ourselves centered, recentered after a really tough shift or just in between a couple shifts? Tip number one. So we all know that we should talk about our feelings and what's going on in our head. What's best, if you want to get more professional, you could always hire a therapist, but not everyone can afford a therapist. So what's best is just finding someone that you really trust, someone that you could confide in and just let them know how you're feeling. I always feel so much better after I talk about a rough day that I've had, even, with Anthony. I'm very fortunate to have a nurse.
Super helpful, to have maybe even your coworkers or just like a friend, that knows nursing, knows healthcare.
Yeah.
So they're like familiar with, what goes on a day-to-day basis. It could help.
Mm-hmm. When I used to vent to one of my non-nurse friends, it's always a little harder for them to like get on my level and just understand what I'm talking about or understand, what I'm feeling. But yeah, try to get exactly with like a coworker or a nurse friend.
Tip number 2. So I think this is one of the most important things. So does Chris. I'm sure a lot of you out there feel the same way, is the exercise. Move your body. Doesn't necessarily have to be in the gym, although the gym is a great option, but it could just be going outside for a hike or a jog or, honestly just walking around your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Anything to get your body moving, it triggers this chain of events in your body where you release endorphins and other chemicals that make you feel good. It's like the make you feel good hormones.
Mm-hmm.
Jinx.
Wow.
Okay.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
But we won't drink soda because we know we're being healthy.
Drinks, you owe me a LaCroix.
Okay, sparkling water.
We love LaCroix. LaCroix sponsor us. But anyway, I found for me, I love yoga. So when I was really stressed my first year of nursing, I went to yoga regularly and I found that really helped just clear my head and help reduce my anxiety and my stress. So if you guys, you yogis out there, keep on doing what you're doing.
Get your zen on.
Tip number 3 has a couple of parts to it, but one could be journaling your feelings. I know for me, journaling is actually very helpful because it helps me just articulate my thoughts. And then when I write it on paper, I'm just like, wow, I process what I'm feeling and like, I get it now. And it's just a form of release for me too. Like if I had a tough day at work not too long ago and I just jotted down exactly what happened and how it made me feel. And it was just very therapeutic. But if you don't like journaling, maybe you like meditating, sitting for 5 minutes, or if you like a longer meditation, maybe 15 to like 30 minutes. It depends on your style. But meditating doesn't have to be anything crazy. If you need help, you can always use meditation apps to kind of guide you through the practice. So a good app that I used to use is called Headspace. That is really helpful as well if you are into meditating and just clearing your thoughts that way.
Tip number 4. So I think it's really important. For me, lists are a big priority. For my headspace, I love to just have lists of things to do or things that I want to accomplish or goals, dreams, anything that you can kind of look at on a day-to-day basis just to kind of keep you focused and kind of keep you going towards something. I know sometimes when I don't have lists, I don't have goals, I don't, any dream buckets that I'm looking at, that honestly you can kind of just get caught in like a mundane like routine, not really striving for anything.
Yeah.
But doing that at least keeps me on a path going forward and up, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like a huge part of my life. And that actually really helps me be unstressed because I'm not like worrying about forgetting this or, am I making progress to my goals? It really does help me reduce my anxiety by being able to look at all of that and keep it clear and concise.
I personally love checklists and to-do lists too, and we both keep a bunch of lists on our notes in our phone. That is a godsend that we even have that. It's so simple, it's so easy. And I love other people who can like agree with me on like the note taking.
And when you erase a to-do, you know, like
it feels good,
laundry, it's something else that just triggers something where you just feel good. You're ready to take on.
Triggers those.
You're just ready to take on whatever's in your way.
And tip number 5 is spend some time with people in your inner circle or people that you feel the closest to or the most connected to. I personally have been trying to make it one of my goals to spend at least like 1 hour or more with a girlfriend once a week or a family member to just kind of catch up with them. And it's really good to just have that in your calendar so you know, okay, like this is my time, I'm gonna enjoy a human connection with somebody, and like I always feel good after doing that.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that is, you know, human connection, that, you know, something throughout all society has kind of, you know, driven us is, you know, have connections, form relationships.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big thing. I know during the pandemic it was really tough, you know, because they were telling us to stay away and keep our distance. And but even Zoom, phone calls.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you know, the CDC has, you know, said vaccinated people could safely hang out and things like that. It's definitely feeling good to be normal again, where you can just go, you know, meet up with a group of friends and do this, you know, or the other thing. And so
I personally count like FaceTiming with a friend as, yep, okay, that's my thing for the week that I'm doing. So yeah, I actually called a couple girlfriends last night, and that just made me feel so good and really, really full. So, really full. My stomach is really full. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already.
Oh, don't just
come hang out with us.
Don't just hit it.
Smash it.
Smash it.
We love saying that. Smash, 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 smash.
You know what else I want to get? I want to get one of those things where we could do like action.
Oh, Margaret. Yeah, well.
Maybe in the future.
Maybe not.
But thank you for joining along. Please subscribe. We'd, you know, love to share more information, make more of these videos.
Join the family fam.
See you later,
guys. Bye.